including this measure to shut down the border once there are 4,000 crossings a day. Some of these other data speed up asylum adjudication and try to get it done within 180 days rather than waiting for years. Stuff that President Biden could have done all along but didn't. Doesn't that strike you as odd?
Neil, we took action a long time ago, and migration is a very dynamic
this was just
phenomenon,
announced in the last week.
And we are seeing the results that take time to take hold. We continue to take actions within the confines of our authorities. We need Congress to act.
Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas defending President Biden's actions on the border to Neil earlier this week. As that border bill the administration has been pushing failed another test vote in the United States Senate. And it comes as new video shows migrants throwing rocks and bottles at border agents in New Mexico. National Border Patrol Council Vice President Art Del Cueto on what he makes of all this. Art, great to see you. You know, I look at those videos of what's going on at the border. I must say it kind of mirrors what law enforcement is going through all over this country right now, where the respect for law enforcement has fallen to a new low.
That's exactly it, and that's the problem. And why does it continue to happen is because there's lack of consequences for these individuals that are breaking the law. And then you have the Secretary of Homeland Security saying, you know, they've been trying all along. Look, what they've been doing is getting a square peg and trying to push it into a round hole this entire time. They created the mess. They spent a year and a half, 2 years denying that the mess was there, and now they're sitting there going, well, it's a slow fix. No, you made the mess. You shouldn't have made it.
But couldn't they get out of the mess we're in just by executive action? I mean, do they really need a bill to turn this around?
Look, all they need to do, and I get it, look, it's going to be hard for them to do the executive action. They have to, you know, negotiate with other countries now because, you know, they've ruined that already.
But it's been done before. Forgive me, Art, but we've seen it done before. I mean, President Trump used executive action. He negotiated on his own with Mexico, and he got the Remain in Mexico policy.
Correct. The quicker fix, though, is even easier than that. All they got to do is start detaining people. Start detaining them. And I know I've heard the argument of, well, where are you going to detain them? Where are you going to get the money? The minute they start detaining them, they'll stop coming. The reason they continue to come in from all over the world is because they realize all they got to do is say asylum and they get released. But once you put that threat up there and you have the consequence of you're not just going to get released, you're going to get detained, the numbers will stop. That's how President Trump did it in the first place. He first detained him. Yes, he had his executive action. Yes, he worked with Mexico, with Remain in Mexico. But before all that, just by detaining them, the numbers went down. That's how it was done before, and that's how it can be done again.
By the way, Art, if former President Trump is elected in November, he's talking about deporting millions of migrants. Now, I know President Obama deported a lot of migrants. I think it was well over 1 million migrants. But at the same time, that was before you had all these sanctuary cities who aren't cooperating with you and with ICE and with other folks who actually deal with the bad people who deserve to be deported. How could that be done?
Well, you have to bring back the rule of law. You have to work with other law enforcement agencies. And I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of law enforcement officers out there that are doing the job. They're putting their lives on the line, and they want to do it. Unfortunately, you have, you know, members within their own departments of management, you know, or members, you know, like governors and everything else that don't want to do the job. Mayors that are saying, hey, this is a sanctuary city. But you have to go across the board and say, look, enough is enough. We want the rule of law. You work with other law enforcement officers. You work with agencies throughout the country, and you can get it done.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.